Cracks in brick, cracks in block, sticking windows or doors. Settling or sinking foundation, it's a fact. Foundation problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS.
It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning edition. This is for Wednesday, March 30th. I'm James Spann. We're expecting a fairly high-impact severe weather event for Alabama over the next 24 hours with wind, rain, and storms, maybe a few isolated tornadoes. So strap in and let's go. Here's the upper air look. A very dynamic system approaching from the west with very strong wind fields. And that will be driving the storms in here tonight. That was the radar early this morning. Had a few patches of light rain, but a pretty decent chunk of the day today will be dry. The storms arrive after 6 o'clock this evening in most spots. Very muggy and mild this morning. Temperatures are in the 60s. A good chance we'll see low, maybe mid-80s in spots later today. So all 67 Alabama counties are in a wind advisory today. Gradient winds will increase this afternoon, maybe gusting at times to 45, 50 miles per hour. And that in itself could create some down trees and power lines. That's before the storms arrive. Those wind advisories also cover much of Mississippi, Arkansas, Louisiana, Tennessee, Kentucky, and points north. So very windy in advance of the storms. And we do note there is a tornado watch early this morning for parts of North Texas and East Oklahoma. Here's the severe weather outlook for today. A moderate risk, level 4 out of 5 for much of the Deep South, including cities like Mobile, Tuscaloosa, Memphis, all of Mississippi, and the adjacent parts of Arkansas and Louisiana. This is the probabilistic outlook for tornadoes. And again, notice that hatched area. That's where there could be a few strong tornadoes later today and tonight. That's EF2 or higher. And the numbers, like the 15% ring you see there, that means there is a 15% chance of a tornado within 25 miles of any given point. And this is the probabilistic outlook for damaging wind. And notice that's at 45% in that moderate risk area. Very high numbers representing that almost a 50-50 chance of damaging wind within 25 miles of a given point. And again, that hatched area means there could be significant wind events in that region. In Alabama, the level 4 out of 5 moderate risk includes areas west of a line from near the Shoals to Birmingham, Montgomery, and Enterprise. The rest of the state in a level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk. And don't get hung up in these colors and numbers that much. Just know the entire state has a chance of severe storms. And we'll go through modeling and the timing here in just a second. Tomorrow, the risk is east of the state. And day 3, which is Friday, no severe weather expected across the country. This is the rain for the next 7 days. This is valid through Wednesday morning of next week. So this includes the rain with the event tonight and another event Tuesday and Tuesday night of next week. So between those two rounds of storms, most of Alabama will likely see rain amounts between 2 and 4 inches. So, model fans, here we go, the GFS. This is the 06C run, valid today at 4. Negative tilt upper trough with very strong winds. Down below that, a surface low is near Cape Girardeau, Missouri, under 1,000 millibars. Let's go to high-resolution modeling. This is the high-res NAM, valid this evening at 8 o'clock. It shows the line of storms just pushing into northwest Alabama. The HER, though, is faster at 8 o'clock tonight. It's got the storms already through the Shoals and then coming down through Haleyville and Reform. And often with a system like this, that faster solution is the correct one. Here's a look at the low-level jet. This is the winds about 5,000 feet off the ground. The max 82.4 knots. Again, just screaming winds off the ground. And a lot of that's going to translate down to the surface. And these are 10-meter wind gusts. And again, you can see they're in the 40 to 60 mile per hour range. Not sustained winds, but gusts. Down at the surface, this would equate to wind gusts of 40 to 50 miles an hour for many places. And like we talked about, that in itself could bring down some trees and power lines before the storms arrive. And this is instability, and numbers have come up a little bit, but thankfully they're not really overwhelming for late March, but certainly sufficient with a system like this for severe storms. Storm relative helicity values are very high. There clearly could be some rotating updrafts. The higher STP values, the significant tornado values, are down in the southwestern part of the state. That's where the storms could be a bit more cellular in nature. And again, probably for the northern half of the state, the main issue, just a lot of wind, and it could be fairly widespread. And the wind gusts with the storms could be in the 50, 55, 60 mile per hour range or even higher in spots. And then down in South Alabama, that risk of tornadoes is higher. Let's go to timing here. This is back to the NAM. This is valid tonight at midnight, showing the line of storms near Birmingham, but I think it will probably be a little east of there. And then by 4 o'clock, the storm's pushing into east and southeast Alabama. Timing, the window for the western part of the state, 5 to 10. I-65, Birmingham, Montgomery, Huntsville, 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. East and southeast Alabama, 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. And I think the key message for tonight is to pay attention to severe thunderstorm warnings. A lot of people don't, and I understand that, but I think a lot of the damage tonight will be from strong straight-line winds, and those will be very important. And if you live in a mobile home, I would treat a severe thunderstorm warning like a tornado warning tonight because this could be a fairly high-end event. And just plan for power outages. And if you watch this early this morning, you might want to, again, check your yard and be sure that anything that's loose that might go flying away is secure. All right, tomorrow we clear. Sky becoming partially sunny. High will be around 70. This is Friday. Lots of sunshine, the high in the middle 60s. Saturday, maybe a few showers just offshore near the Gulf Coast. Most of the state dry, the high close to 70. And Sunday, beautiful day. Again, sunny, low 70s, just great. Monday, we're still dry with mid-70s. And then the next system comes in on Tuesday. And obviously, we're not going to have good clarity on this yet. There will be some instability involved, and that might bring a chance of strong to severe storms. Here's a week from today, Wednesday the 6th, troughing moving through, and again, rain beginning to move out. So the next round of storms in the Tuesday, Wednesday time frame next week. We'll go out 10 days. This is Friday, April 8th, northwest flow aloft and a dry air mass. Rain for Birmingham off the European ensemble, the mean about 3 inches between now and the 13th of April. But some of the members are up there at almost 7 inches. Temperatures 83 today, then we cool down with 60s tomorrow and Friday, then mostly 70s next week. And the latest CPC guidance for April 6th through April the 12th. Temperatures around here will likely be below average. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3 o'clock this afternoon. If you can't catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and God bless.
Sagging, bouncing, or uneven floors? Call Alabama Professional Services. Standing water or high humidity? Call APS. Nasty odors or dangerous mold? Call APS. Critters, bugs, or other pests? That's right, call APS. It's a fact. Crawl space problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS. Call Alabama Professional Services today.